No. So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kahuna Silver here on YouTube. So I'm about to play some more of the Legend of Zelda, not Legend of Zelda, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity demo. Got it ready to go. Yeah, I got control. Even though I got the game on Wii U, my Wii U's not plugged up at the moment. So yeah, Pikmin 3. But yeah, I'm about to play the Hyrule Age of Calamity demo one more good time. Just for some fun time. I can't wait for this game to come out already. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you. Back to looking at control. Back at looking at this game control. Uh, I just want to go ahead and make something very clear. I see a lot of people now asking for like the cloud-based version of Cyberpunk 2027 on Switch. I'll be honest with you. If it's the only way they can be done on Switch, let it happen. But don't do it just yet. Seeing how you had to delay the game multiple times because you're working across so many systems, but let's face it, you're getting the game optimized for the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, Xbox One X, the PS4, PS4 Slim, the PS4 Pro. You're working on the PS5, both versions of the PS5, Xbox One Series S, Xbox One Series X, PC, Stadium, Stadia. But as I want to point this out is take your time with the Switch. If you ever decide to put this game on the Switch, take your time with it right now because I want you guys to rest up after this game. I know this game been a hefty load on you. Also, I see a lot of people who are putting all the hate and blame on like the management of Cyberpunk 2020 or however. First and foremost, I gotta remind you, they're working off of 9 different consoles. They have to optimize this game to run across 9 different consoles, well, 9 different platforms actually, because two of them is computer based and everything. But I want to go ahead and say this right here. How can I say this? I want to say this right. I'm trying to think of how to say this. It's not their fault. Alright, it's not their fault that the game is getting pushed back and pushed back. This is a big game running across multiple systems at different power levels. And it's not their fault, because they're just trying to finish what they started on on the consoles they started with initially. They're trying to finish it off on the new consoles and those consoles they started off. They're trying to start on the hill they started on and try to finish off the hill at the same time. So it's not their fault. All that work going into the regular PlayStation and Xbox One version of the game, it makes sense that they want to complete it because it'll be a waste of money and time if they just throw away those copies just to put on PS4 Pro or Xbox One X. I got a regular PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One X, but it's not their fault, right, guys? If any blame to put on Cyberpunk 2077, it's Sony's and Microsoft's. They have these different consoles. They have multiple consoles that this game has to be worked upon. Nobody's not saying this, but when they started this development, they thought they was going to work for one family of systems. Now they got those family of systems. Plus next gen family of systems to work on, plus PC to work on. It's a madhouse for them, and it's getting hard for them. So it's really Sony and Microsoft's fault because all these consoles that they got to develop for, plus the PC version. Now a lot of people are gonna say, well, why can't they just make it for next generation and cut ties with the current generation? Again, time and money lost. You know how much time they spent on current gen systems to go off and just be on next gen systems all of a sudden because power consumption is a lot of money and time lost. So they're sticking with these consoles because they already put so much time and money into them. Might as well release the games. And you can say that they can just release the game on the current gen systems and work on the new upgrades with the high end models and the next generation models. And once they're done with those games, once they're done with that, they can go ahead and just update the higher end model game. That would be a good idea. But again, though, it's the workload. Though I think they're at that point where they want to be finished with this game. All right, they want to be finished with this game, take a time off, then come back with some DLC. I'm pretty sure they're at that point. But again, they didn't. I don't think they even suspect to work on this many systems. 9 systems in all. I think it's 9 systems in all. They have to work across. And that's their excuse. They literally tell you they gotta make sure this game is optimized on 9 different systems. And I'm not gonna ask for a Nintendo Switch version knowing that they gotta put all this work. I got a perfectly good Xbox One and a perfectly good PS4. If the game comes to Switch, I'll get it on Switch. But right now, they're taking a lot just to make this game. I don't want nobody blaming the devs or just sending death threats. I have seen an article on that because today, people have sent the article saying they had sent death threats. But really, over a game get delayed. But yeah, they got a lot of work to do on this game, and they're trying to get it out as soon as possible. Which if they have to go into 2021, go ahead and do that. I wouldn't mind. I understand the workload is heavy for this game, but right now, fans gotta calm themselves down and just think about the devs. They can easily rush this game out. You could be with a broken, buggy mess across how many systems? 9 different consoles again. I'd rather they take that time and get everything situated the right way. So, yeah, it's your boy Corona Silver signing out. And once again, it's my last video of the night. Deuces.